Hi everyone, it's Paul from This Design That. Today I'm going to be reviewing the version 2 of Edelkrone's Flextilt 3D head. Not much has changed, but I do think it's quite an improvement. I'm going to demonstrate it right now. So this is the version 1 metal parts in the middle and bottom hinge, and if I move it, you'll hear this horrible noise, and the middle part as well. So in all of the reviews, pretty much everyone commented on the horrible noises and the squeaking noises that the Flextilt 3D head makes. Now version 2 has new coatings on all of the metal parts, and I've got the version 2 washers on the top part here. So now listen to the noise that it makes. It's completely gone. So that is a really nice improvement. Also, it does actually make the movement a little bit more fluid, which is quite nice. It's not, you can't really feel it kind of grating and causing that noise on the version 1. But what we're going to do is we're going to put the version 2 washers in all of these joints, and we're going to see if that does improve the movement of it. I think it will, because this top part, it does feel much more fluid to move. So let's put these in now. Okay, so we've got all of the parts swapped over now. I've got all of the new metal parts with the new coatings, and I'm actually really surprised of how much it's improved the usability of this Flextilt head. It feels much more like what I've seen in the video. I don't think I'm really going to need to adjust these washers anymore, because as you can see, it's much smoother in its operation, and you can kind of hold it in the positions. Let me just tighten up this head. But yeah, I mean, it's doing a really good job of holding it. It's nice and stable, and you can easily move it back. There we go. So that was pretty much impossible with version 1. I'm not too sure this way how good it will be of holding it up, but I mean, let's just test it. Yeah, I mean, that's a really good job. I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised how well it's actually changed this. So Edelkrone have actually done a really good job here. This feels much more like a product that I could use myself. It doesn't make any more noise. It seems to hold it in its position. I do feel that probably after a day of using it, moving it around, you're probably going to need to tighten it a little bit. I did find that with version 1, after I used it for a little while, they did become a little bit loose, and I can probably start to feel, if I do this a few times, no, it does feel a little bit looser. I think you just, the more times you work it, it is just going to become that tiny bit looser, and it might need to tighten up. So I'd like to thank Edelkrone for actually listening to people's reviews, and it looks like they've gone ahead and made the changes quite quickly, which is nice to see. I've done some close-up shots of the metal parts, especially the washers. I think that really you'd only need to replace the washers if you've got version 1. And I really don't think there's much need in sending all of these new parts as well. I think it is just literally these things, because these are the things that come in contact with the plastic, and this is what caused all of the rubbing and all of the noise. Edelkrone could even just send out, it needs 6 washers to make this a much better product. So I think it would be cool if you was a version 1 buyer, if maybe they could just send you 6 washers for free, or if maybe you could just literally buy the 6 washers for just like a couple of quid or something. It's a bit annoying that, you'd have to buy the whole entire product all over again. It seems a bit unnecessary for version 1 buyers. Now I've got some macro footage of the actual washers, and you can definitely see that it looks like there's, I don't know, like a Teflon non-stick coating or something like that. It's got that kind of like sparkly texture to it, and you can definitely see the difference in the parts. It's just amazing what just a tiny little change like that in coating can really make to the overall product. So in the original review, if you take a look at the top, I kind of didn't really recommend this product for everyone. I think I'd actually completely changed my opinion now. I think that for 30 euros, this feels pretty much identical to what I see in the videos of the original Flextilt 2 head, the all metal version. And I think for 30 euros to get what appears to be now similar functionality is really good, and is and is much, much cheaper compared to the all metal version. So yeah, I'd highly recommend it. The links will be in the description. You can check out on the Edelkrone website. They've also got a few new Ortac products as well, which they've released. We reviewed the Skater 3D, which was pretty good. You can see that review at the top here. And there should be more to come as well. So very, very exciting to hear about this. It looks like they are improving the products as they go, which is nice. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask, but that is it for now. I'll catch you all later.